Yeah, we're gonna have to spin the train around. I don't think we can run multiple units through these cars. Nope. There's no plug, so we're gonna have to connect them. So we're gonna have to run the loop track back down. Actually, what we could do though is we could pull these past, disconnect, spin the loop track back down, and hook up to them past the switch. So we can literally take it and go. I think that might be the game. Big brain plays. Big brain, please. That's what I'm thinking. Because I don't want to run these trains in reverse. I mean, we could, because we could just back up and connect to the other end and run them in reverse the whole way, but I'd rather spin them. What do y'all think, chat? What should we do? My handbrake it in. We're going slow enough I can control it. The remote would be very... Do you think I should run it in reverse or run it forward? How's my speed? Just tap the independence. I like this game though. This game's an interesting change of pace. It's a labor sim too. Fits right in my... Boom. I know, right? Yeah, we could reverse it. I still gotta connect up the locos though. One thing I do need to do though is I want to disconnect this handbrake. You can hear the air moving between them. For sure. I mean, we can run it from the trailing unit, no problem. That's not the issue. Disconnect the airlines. Let's throw this hopper hook in. Throw her back and forward. Let's connect that other unit. We can leave the other unit in neutral. This will become the trailing unit. But we're getting everything ready before we pull that validator. I want as much time as we can get on it. So I gotta go over to... Which track is it over here? What's it? 6I? Yeah, 6I. 6 inbound. Get technical with it. So these are outbound tracks. See the O's? S is usually like a service track or a spur track. O's are usually your outbound classifications. Alright, let's set the indies. Switch this back. This should put us on the right track. Now let's go ahead and turn the lights on. It's getting dark. Up too much. We're gonna hook up to our loco, move our locos. We'll switch down to here, move back to the other side, connect to the other end, set it all up. Then we should be gravy. Give it a little more speed. Because I mean, we could probably get away with one unit, but I don't know what kind of hills we might struggle with on the way back because we had some downgrades. Yeah, this game, even though it's kind of European style in a lot of ways, it's still really good simulation. It's fun. That's the thing for me, is it has a lot of depth to it. And I like that you can actually like make like a severe mistake. That part is definitely appealing to me. It's like it kind of keeps you focused, because like Railroader, for example, I enjoy Railroader a lot. Is the only problem with that is I don't feel like, other than money, you're not going to lose your locomotive over the side of a mountain. You can derail them, but they don't go flying or nothing. Now we won't be able to hook up the multi-unit yet, but I could probably cut out the brakes. We'd be okay. What we're going to do is we're going to cut out the brakes on this one. So we're going to take the brakes off on this one. And put this train in neutral. Okay, that's forward. So neutral is right there. That there. We're going to leave it running because we're going to be using it again. That's all good. We should be all right here. Go and cut our lights off. We shouldn't need them. Hop back to the rear unit. This is our train that we already had. Let's go ahead and fire it back up. Alright. Put in forward. Brakes off. Handbrake set though. Yep, we're good. Not getting any crazy squeaks, so we're good. We're gonna move 2 tracks over. I think is the one that we can bypass. This will give us a good bit of juice though once we do all the... So we're showing... Got no pressure in the pipe, so I probably need to cut that other brake in. I'm not sure how they do it on here. Usually the trailing locomotive, I thought you cut it out, but I could be wrong. Let's go see if that fixes the light. Yep, that was it. This is the one we want to be past. And throw the independent on. We should have plenty of braking force on the independents. Where's that switch? There she is. And we're good. Reverse. Brakes off. Throw her in reverse. Cut the headlights off, and we'll throw the rears on. There we go. We'll get up to speed. We gotta go a ways back, so we'll bring it up about 20-25. And remember, we're keeping an eye out for wrecks too. I gotta unlock the museum still, but I don't know if they show up beforehand. Probably unlock the museum after this run, if we don't unlock another locomotive that is. Beautiful. And that's our train we're going to connect to. So we got to remember the 3 are going to be on the rear. So we're probably going to drop the 3 off and then the 5 off. So we're going to head out to this end and we'll hit the switches back. I'm going to check the switches as we go by. So we're 2 tracks over, right? Yep. So this is the track here. Beautiful. That's good. And this is the one we're going to pass once we're clear of that switch. Yeah, Independence is what I thought. Make sure switches look good. That's the one we're going into. This one here is going to the right. Yep. And we're going to kick her in the forward. Brakes off. A little bit of power. And once we stop and connect, I'm going to go ahead and check the book and make sure the settings for the multiple units. I don't know if it's going to prompt this tutorial when we go to validate that license. If it does, then I'm not too worried. I want to make sure that we don't have to cut out that brake to use it proper to get the brakes on the loco. But we should be ready to rock and roll though after this. Very tempted though to grab those that speedometer and stuff, because the digital's not, or the analog's nice, but the digital would be really nice to have. Quick read. Alright, we're gonna grab this on here, tighten it up. Airline. Airline. Alright. Setting the brakes. Check all these locks. Make sure they're all to the left on the brakes. Should be at the front where the two cars are joining. Yep, here it is. Left, left, left. All right. We should be good. We're going to have to reverse out and catch that track to go the way I want to go, but I think we should be good. Let's go ahead and actually we're going to hold off. Don't need to pay it right now, I don't think. We might have to, but so I want train length 1. Yeah, that's what I thought. We had to clear fees. $100. Alright, licenses. We want to get train length 1. Look at that. Beautiful. And then I want to get concurrent 1. And then we want to get multiple units, which is the most expensive one. All right, and then I want to, I think it's, how do you do it? To put it in our inventory, how do we do that? I forget. There's a button. We're going to take both of the ones to the sawmill. Let's see. D20. Outgoing. D30 outgoing. That's done. We should be able to go back now and hook up our... Yep. Should be able to hook up our plugs now. Beautiful. All right. I think we got fire her up again. Is this revving? Now, one thing I gotta check is I want to look for manual. Is it powertrains? No. Multiple unit, here we go. Derail Valley, different multiple units. Cable, yep. Okay, so you don't have to worry about the brakes or anything then. It should be fine if we do that. Check something real quick. D20. D30, right? Check those numbers. D20 and D30. Okay, we're good. So we're gonna go in the forward position. And brakes are off. And we're gonna give it a little power. Beautiful. So we're running. So let's go ahead and toss our old documents here. Create our pile of certifications. Let's do that. Pick it up again. Once we get past that switch, we'll kick her in reverse and we'll head on out. We'll run it in reverse. Should have the power. Going past this track right here. Then we'll be heading out. That's the one we want. Alright, let's start slowing her down. Eek. Alright, we should be good. Just kick her in reverse. Yep, everything's working like it's supposed to. Beautiful. We should be able to go out exactly where we came in. How's everyone doing though? You just popped in, feel free to say hi. I'll respond to you when I see you. Should be able to roll pretty good on the way back though. Switches should all still be set. A little bit more goose. Got some weight to it, but we got two engines running. I'm gonna cut our big lights off. Leave it at 20 through the yard. Do we got a bell on this thing? We do not have a bell. It's a fuel. Feels fine. We're about to get moving though, because if I remember, the way out is pretty, it's got some speed to it. But we are pulling a bit of a train. I think we got, let's look at the book. Got 3 and 9, so we're pulling 12 cars this time. Pretty good contest. It takes some oomph to get her going though. I mean, we're probably pushing 3 times what we had last time. Plus you got to figure a second locomotive. That's got weight. Just gonna hold it nice and steady right here till we're clear of the yard. Yeah, we got a 70 kilometer out of the tunnel. We start giving her the beans. Alright, we're rolling. Look at it. Nice little train. It'll pay pretty good too, as long as we get there within hour 45, which we should be able to do no problem. My problem with running the train in reverse though is I gotta turn around and hit the controls. But the switches should all still be set all the way back to the sawmill. Go ahead. Throw in neutral, see what kind of grade we're on. If I remember, we were climbing when we came in. Alright, let's look. Let's flip our switch so we can see the paper a bit better. So we're going to be going to Sawmill C3. Sawmill. Oh my gosh, we got lucky. Look at that. Oh, that is beautiful. We are starting to coast though. So they're both going to the same track, so we don't even have to disconnect them bad boys. That's even better. Look at that. Going to yard C, track 3, inbound lines. I know Sawmill's not that large, that's probably why. But that's gonna make it really easy now. Go cut the lights off. A little bit easier to see out this thing. But she's running good. Nice speed. We just gotta watch. Let's put a little bit on the brakes. Yeah, let's put a little bit on the brakes. We're still picking up quite a bit of speed. Get her about 50 and we'll back off. Definitely gonna want to use our full brakes. That's your independent. That's basically the locomotive brake. Yeah, it's saying 50, so we're good. We're going to the left. Going to the left, to the left. Give it a little bit. Just a little bit to hold it through the corner. We should be going south now. Alright. Look at that. We're actually hauling a train. Big boy train now. Not a big one, like as in like 100 cars, but I wonder if you could get to a 100 car train on here. That would be really cool. Yeah, everything's looking good. So you lose a little bit of visibility, which I kind of dig. Alright, let's give her some beans. We should be on that nice straight track again for a while. We know the switches should be set through the yards that we're going to go through. Let's get some speed. Make some good time. As you can see, both of these are running. It's going to increase our fees running 2 trains, but I mean, we might be looking at a couple $100 with the insurance, which won't be that bad. So what's everyone think of the game so far? We're rolling now. Climbing now, because if you remember when we came in, we were going downgrade this last section. Good thing about electromechanical diesels, they can run in either way because they're electric motors. Yeah, it's fun, man. I like it. The fact it's VR is cool. If I get a VR setup, we might try it in VR when I get one. See how it is. Getting good speed. Like checking this to see, but we gotta wait till we get to the sawmill. After the sawmill, we'll be running in the switches again. And we gotta watch our speed through. This should be a good straight pull. Let's take a look. Oh yeah. They're rocking. Oh yeah, we're in the speed section now. But you see, though, even with the dual units, it's still struggling to reach speed. But we'll make good time. Like I said, we got 106 minutes to finish this. Thinking about throwing a digital clock and stuff on here after we make the run and have some extra money. But do y'all think we should go for another locomotive or start decking this? I feel like we should save up for a bigger loco. Yeah, I get that, Douglas. I got some eye problems too. That's what my concern is. But supposedly one of the VR headsets I looked at, you can get prescription lenses for them. Which if I can get that, it might be worth it. Because I got just bad vision overall. It's not nearsighted or farsighted, it's just bad vision. I'm gonna go ahead and kick it out and see what we get. Try and coast a bit. We're making good time to Sawmill. So I think we're looking at, yeah, they're both Sawmill. Steel Mill is the one I was thinking of, not Sawmill. We're going through the Steel Mill. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is we'll upgrade the new locomotive. Because see, the thing is, the cool thing on here, though, is I could throw some parts on this train while we're using it, and then when we get a new locomotive, we can move the parts over. It's not specific to one or the other, huh? We need to put a little brake on. It's like if we get the digital clocks and stuff like that for this one. Bit of a switch there. We're good though. We're at 40. We're coming into the steel mill. Good thing is I believe those little yellow pips you see popping up on the map are fast travel points. So technically we could jump to the shops if we want to and find the parts we need, like the remote controller, which I think is like 20 or 30,000. If I remember the last time I saw one. I think there's one at the shop in either Cities West or the Harbor had a controller. So it's a 53 here, so we can keep our speed up. We already know the switches are set. Should put us right down the bypass. Because if you look, see here, you got the B4 outbound and then the 6 outbound. This is the 5 track, but it doesn't have a sign, so it's not a staging track. It's just a pass through. So as long as we keep the switch on these until we need that yard, we should be fine. The blow through this yard pretty good speed. I'm noticing with this weight, we're having to full throttle these things to get back up to speed. Well, who all we got in chat tonight? I see we got a few people watching. I don't know if y'all are watching from phones or TVs. If y'all can't chat, that's fine. If you are at your computer though and want to say hi, feel free to say hi and I'll respond when I can. But we are doing the final push for watch hours to get my the partner benefits back for everyone to use. Oh, I did not pay attention to that switch. We're fine though. That could have been really bad, y'all, if I wasn't paying attention. Because we were actually gaining speed again. Yeah, I had a doctor say I had astigmatism, Douglas, but he didn't know what he was talking about. I had another doctor that I had for the majority of my life, and the only reason I saw him was because my doctor didn't have any appointments when I needed them. Yeah, Douglas, you're responding to me, so... I see I got like 6 people watching. That's why I was curious if anyone else was lurking. But what would y'all like to watch me play next? Like, if I played something else, what would y'all like to watch me play? I know you probably, Douglas, want me to play some more farming stuff, huh? Think about playing some farm sim. We need to go check on our farm on the server. I do this for a little while and then hop over and switch, depending on how long we go. Just want a little bit of a change up though tonight, mainly. Yeah, we're good right now. Give a little bit of throttle because we're coming up on a switch again. Or a little bit of brake. You got those brake pipes though. You got that delay, the air brake delay. Do a little bit more. We're coming into the farm now, which should be just a bypass. What is OWC? I forget. OWC is... What is that? Oil well. Okay. Oil well is OWC. That could have been really bad, yo. So, real quick, we're going to C3 inbound. So we're going to be coming from the north here, so we need to switch that. It's going to be fine, fine. Right and right. And we're going to go over to the C track. To the left and right. We should be good. We'll have to watch when we get close, but we should be good. Yeah, I've tried doing the hour a day thing. I get lost in it though really easy. Our speed's perfect right now. They're here. Then we'll be I think we're going to the right towards City West and then cutting on that southbound track from right before you get in the city. Cut our light back off for visibility. So these are the oil wells here. Makes sense. You got all the reservoirs and everything like that. So we should be staying in the center track. Yep. Let's give it a little beans again. About 50. While we have the momentum up. Yeah, all the oil tankers. Now this is boom boom. Like if we derailed right here, this could be very, very bad. Because we don't have to be hauling the tankers for them to pop. We could literally derail right here, lose our train into these, and then we could potentially have a huge explosion. Which could be bad. Just saying. We're looking pretty good though through here. Should be catching a switch out the yard to the left. I don't know if we're on the long side of the switch or the turnout side. Probably I'm thinking we're on the long side of the switch. There's the track coming in. Yeah, 17 I didn't play a lot. I did play it, but I did not play a lot of 17. I played a lot of 19. A lot of 19. Right, let's get some throttle under us again. So we're going to be staying on this till right before City West, then we'll be heading southbound. Alright, amps are fine. Revs are fine. Temp's fine. Fuel's fine. Everything looks good. Brakes look perfect. I think we're making good time. I don't have a clock on the train, but I got my stream clock. So I'm kind of keeping track of how long it's taking us. We should be perfectly fine getting there. Should be a decent payday out of this. It's just for taking that sawmill train to... taking the sawmill train to the factory we just left was $24,000 after the bonus. Originally it was like $14,000. Oh, we got to hit brakes. Quite a bit of brakes. Quite a bit of brakes. Beautiful. Power through. And we're going to be heading to City West, and we'll have that pretty strong left turn. Heard that? She did not like that. That sharpened up a little bit. I'm gonna hold neutral through here. We're pretty close to that next switch, and then it's just gonna be a windy track down. We're making good time though. Curious to what our overall time will be. I think we're doing pretty good. That bonus though should help us with the fees for sure. What are we looking on our speed? 37-ish. That's why digital would be nice. I could just turn around and glance at it. So we got another Split right there. Saying 50. There it is. Can't quite read it yet. Almost. Was that 30 to the left? Yeah, 30 to the left. So we need to back her off just a little bit. Yeah, 30 to the left, 90 to the right. So that's the straight track. We're hitting the turnout there. Yeah, we're fine through here. Don't want to put too much stress on the train. 25 should be safe. 30 is the limit. Doesn't mean you need to push it right to the limit. No, I'm not rushing the cut from that song. Alright, we're making a nice smooth turn here. No squeals from the wheels. Probably should start using a woodshed though. All my Helios, 40. I'm gonna bring her up a little bit now. We're almost out of that bend. See, look at that. That would have been a bad fall if we wouldn't been going too fast. We gaining? Yeah, we're gaining. We got a compass in our inventory, but not a clock. Got a compass. We gaining still? Not really. A little more revs. Get a little more speed. Send it. Yeah, we're good. We're on the final stretch now. Yeah, we got good speed ahead. 50. We're nowhere near that, so we should be fine. There's a city. Look at that. Isn't that actually nice in this game? I mean, even though you can tell it's like computer generated graphics, it's really nice though. Nice lighting. Gives a nice feel. Yeah, 30 through here. Shoot, back off. Give it a burp. Yeah, this little stretch is probably a little bit more windy than that one to the right that would bring us up to the bottom, but I think we're alright. What we might do is after this run, we might switch over, do a little bit of farming sim, check on the farms. I'll see if it's, make sure the server's up and everything before I switch, but we can check it out. Yeah, we're fine right now. Let's get a little throttle on there. Just keep us powered. So we got a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit through here. We're drawing some amps, so probably a little bit of a climb. That climometer thing, I'm assuming, is for measuring the grades. We might get that soon as well, bolted on. So I'd like to create like a little instrument panel somewhere, maybe like right there. This train really don't have a good sidewall, like maybe right here too. But if y'all like that, we can switch over to do some farms, you know, after this run. Check on the farm. It's been a few days since I've checked on it. That's a bit of a slide if we went over, I'm just saying. How's the audio though tonight, y'all? Does it sound better than it did the other day? I adjusted the position of the mic, like the angle. I figured out what was going on. My mic kept slacking up. What it was the cable. I got a cable stay on there that holds the cord tight, and that kind of helps finalize the angle. And it had slipped. And so it was letting us a lot of slack through. Now we need more throttle. Now watch for spin. See, we're starting to get, yep, we're gonna get spin, we're gonna get spin. There we go. Right there should maintain. Yeah, we're climbing. We're almost there. See, as those amps go down, we'll bring the throttle up a little bit more. Keep the positive. I mean, you can skirt the yellow zone, but you can get spin if you're not careful, and it can damage the locomotive. You can have overheating issues. See right there? See the heat's climbing? Don't want that. We're looking good though. We're not losing speed. Love the shadows too. So those that enjoy this though, the second part of my recorded series is coming out tomorrow. Pushed up the date on it. Main reason being is because we're playing this tonight and this is on the same save. Game's got so much to it, it doesn't hurt to play on both saves. But y'all didn't really miss anything, but at the same time, if you want to go back and see what got up to tonight's stream, that's the way to do it. Speed looks good through here though. I'd like to put a speedo like right here though, speedometer, so for running the train in reverse, that'd be a nice little feature. We'll definitely need the screw gun and solder. Here comes a sign, finally. Is that 40? Yeah, 40. So we should be okay through here. We're almost there though. We got, what, 3-4 more bins. We're making pretty good. I wish I could clean up my loco though, like fresh paint and everything like that. That'd be really nice. Yeah, we're running good right here. I'm not gonna mess with the throttle at all with this grade. We're consistently holding about 30. It's going down just a hair, but hopefully we can ride out the grade. These corners are not very fast, so I like to look at getting us a bigger train though, for sure. Bigger freight engine would be a lot better. Obviously, it probably costs more in fees. Alright, let's give her a little bit more. That's max throttle there, as long as we don't go into the... Ooh, she's on that line. She's warming up though, we gotta watch that. Getting our speed back a little bit. I don't want to get too much though, because I don't want to go over 40 around this area, because that's kind of the sweet spot. 30, 35. Should be able to consistently hold that. And we're almost in the yard right now. Back her off just a little bit, just so we don't deal with the temp climbing. Let's go bring our temp back down. We still got a little bit of reserve if we need it. I don't think we're going to need it though. I think we're getting over the grade now. I feel like our speed's starting to tick. She's holding right now. So I think the digital would be really nice so we can get a more finite speed. We're coming in though. Actually, she's not climbing speed, tells me we're still on a slight grade. Station should be around this corner, so yep, there it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and back her down. See how quick she drops. Yeah, we're still up. So I can give her a little bit of the air. Get her under 20. Hold on. This don't look right. Nope, this is definitely not right. It's the wrong tower. So we're gonna stop. We gotta stop. We're supposed to be on that track. This is a coaling track. That was that second switch I wasn't sure about, remember? No harm, no foul though. The independent was slightly set still. You seen that? It was barely on. I don't think it was enough to matter, but might have been why we were dragging a bit. Just saying. Didn't hear no squeaks though, so I assume if not, them brake shoes are shot. Get her past this switch. Flip that. Yeah, that would have been. That's a dead end there. That's the polling tower and the round table. That's center. That's what we needed to set. Everything else should be fine now. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah, it's on a bit of a grade, you can tell, just from the struggle getting it moving. Yeah, now we're good. So that was what that second switch was I wasn't sure about. That's for that little coaling tower and the round table right there. Now I give. Interrupt the speed. Double check the track we're heading to, C3. C10. C3, I think. Let's look here. C4, C3, so right there. So left and right. Yep, we're good. Gonna head quite a ways down the track. There's our station. Yep, we're good. We'll give it a little more. Get this bad boy all the way on the track. There's that. There's another shunter. Little steam shunter. I mean, we could get a steam shunter. I feel like we should just upgrade to a mid-range loco next. Instead, like that'd be better bang for a buck. I do say so. Little far. A little bit of wheel spin. We're alright though. Just that initial wheel spin. Get her just on the switch. Let's go ahead and switch her off because we got time. Go ahead and shut her down. Kill the dash. Shut her down. Kill the dash. Alright. Let's go turn these in. Well, I didn't want to end up on the roof though. Alright, let's see. That should be good. Oh, I gotta apply the handbrake. One, two, three. Should be right here, right? See, that do it. Beautiful. 13,000 for that. Beautiful. 21,000 base payment on that one. How much pay? 32,000. So we actually ended up with 4,000 less than we spent before. We were at 50K, but we managed to get all those licenses. Let's see how much our fees are. 8,000 in fees, not bad. What's our deposit? Oh, it's actually a $4,000 fee. Okay. Oh my gosh. Really? So that's taking a lick there. It's definitely taking a lick there. Insurance isn't kicking in this time. But we gotta pay them if we want to upgrade anything. So see, we don't own any trains. We gotta buy one. So how do we buy a train? That's a question now. So what I'm thinking, what I really want to get is, so see, here's all our endorsements, like military and hazmat and stuff. They're very expensive though. The museum would be cool, but I'm thinking like, let's look at the train book real quick. So the DE2's there. This is the S60. The DM3, it's got a good bit better hauling. DH4 would be the one I want to get. So we need long B and then DH4. Obviously can't afford that. So what I'm thinking though, one thing I want to do real quick. So here's like some of our manuals. There we go. These are our papers. So what do y'all think we should do? We got 30 something thousand after we paid all that money, don't we? Yeah, 38,000. So we could get something endorsement wise. What do we got for hauls? Now that wouldn't be bad. I would like to take this with it. I mean, we get logistics and haul both of these. That would be okay. That's going to the machine factory, which is straight north of us. This would be an easy little quick haul we could take. That'd be another 20,000. We wouldn't even need both engines, I don't think, for it. Maybe we can get away with one. What do y'all think, chat? I mean, that would make sense to me. I mean, these are all shunts. I haven't even done the shunt. Unload and store. Unload and store. Unload and store. I mean, these are potentials. We kind of have to explore the shunting a bit. And I feel like these wouldn't be bad. We're just hauling empty cars. I'd have to get logistics, but logistics isn't that expensive, if I recall. I could be wrong. Now logistics is 20. We could still afford it though. Y'all think we should take those? Let's go look. It's 4 empty cars and a bunch of boards. That's the tool. That's the shunting job. There's the lumber. Now where are those 4 empties? Are they here or are they actually at the other? Where are those? Unless it's these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I count 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Let's look at this again. Yeah, I count 4. Let me look. Let's look in the book. Obtaining cars. So there's the speed limit signs. Okay, so yeah, I was right about that. So delivery orders, order overview. So like the logistics. Okay, so we could look at getting the railway museum next time, potentially. Now for... I would think it would have been in here, right? Like types of... Ah, train parts are what you probably use for... So we'd have to do the demonstrators to get a train that's ours. So like, I get this here. Order types. There it is. Okay, so logistic call. Okay, so yeah, we would just need to take 4 of those empties with us by the looks of it. So that's doable. It's definitely doable. This load would pay for the logistics haul. I think we do that. I think we do that because we're going to need 4 of these. We're not going to need all 5. Problem is we need to go out that way. So what I'm thinking though, I'm thinking we disconnect these. Let me see something. I'm climbing up on purpose. Don't worry, everyone. I think we move one of the DE2s over to the shunt track because I think we can pull that with 1. It's going to also save on fees too. The only problem is we're going to have to pay fees. Can I got another solution we can do for it. We can grab onto these, pull these back, throw them on the back, and push it. We can just push it. Leave that DE2 there for now. I'd like to put the DE2 over here on this little spur track. Let's do that because I think we can do this in. I think we can do this in less than an hour. What do y'all think? We'll do that. Let's do that. All right. Because the thing is, the second we turn that train on, it's going to start registering fees, and we're going to have to clear the fees before we leave. So let's go ahead and get... Well, no, what we can do is to go ahead and take logistics. So let's go ahead and open up, take logistics. It's going to give us logistics. So now we can go hook these up because we won't need the fees to start the haul. So that's working because we can do it with 1. We don't need both of the shunters, so we'll disconnect. All right, perfect. I think this is what we've been using for a while anyway, right? Yeah, this was the back one, so yeah, this is ours. Take her in reverse. Let's make good time.